what's up, you guys? My name is Emma. Today I'll be reacting to The Ancient Magus Bride Season 2, Episode 10. It's very crazy to believe that we're already at Episode 10. Now, full disclosure, I had buffering issues, so I hopefully fixed them. So I've seen this first couple of seconds, basically. Don't worry, it didn't happen and I dropped it like halfway through. I would stick through it and just do some editing magic if that was the case. But luckily it wasn't that situation, so I'm just really excited to actually finally jump into this episode, as it's later in the day than I was intending to record it. Because I haven't slept since the other day. That's a me problem. But anyways, let's get started with this episode on the count of 3, 2, 1, hopefully now. We're good. Or are we? It froze on me. But he is alive, somehow. I don't know how. Like, that, how good such, also, this is the witch lady from, Season 1, right? I think it was around the time, Chise got cursed by the dragon, I believe. I could be very wrong. I have trouble keeping up those dates for some reason. But I think that's the case. And yeah, no, like I said, it was literally those first few seconds. We're good. My screen's giving me jump scares. I shouldn't move too much. Just realized the, like, auto-balancing of lights, like, even worse with the episode flashing into my face. But no, last time it left us with, like, this cliffhanger where I totally thought I witnessed murder. To be fair, we don't know if, Simeon? The person who talked with Elias briefly is going to make it and be okay. It seems like he was hit with the same thing that happened to Lucy. And I don't know if this is a specific hit on just, Lucy's brother, or if it also involves Lucy herself, considering, you know, her attack. But I you know, that's kind of all they gave us to see what's going to happen in this one. Oh yeah, no, and he was staying awake, like, to watch over you. True, true. Oh yeah, I didn't get to bring it up. Just, like, the interesting dynamic between Lucy and her brother here. Oh. Yeah, true. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Now she has to keep a secret. Hey, unfortunately there is a lot of things to keep secret here. It does suck, doesn't it? Oh my god. This is such a cute scene for what I know is about to devolve into, like, madness. Mm-hmm. That is possible. Yeah. So we did find him. Now, will either of them remember anything about the attack? Realistically, you think? Because they all seem to get really quickly jumped by it. Though he woke up significantly faster. Yeah, I don't think he's going to remember. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah. Wait, you were at the woods? That doesn't make sense. It was still really nice. He appreciates. Seems like a Elias way of bringing it up. Are you good? Don't have... He scares me. Also, I see what you did. Look at Elias going. Hey. Calm the gossip. I know you're doing it in good fun, though. Oh, shit! Oh, no, it's really about to happen. It is for those two! Oh! Oh! Oh, bitch, these are our friends. It does involve us. Ruth! Oh, he got cheesecake! Yeah, because... Oh, Lucy, you need to be careful. Yeah, you picked the wrong fucking fight, bitch. I'm still scared. Oh, he looks so menacing. Oh! Yeah, that was a bad injury, even with protect... Oh, your magic! Oh. Oh, you motherfuckers. Oh, it's the voice again. Mm. That is smart. That's so smart, but so risky. Yeah, he only cares about Chise. Um, oh, they're as creepy as ever. Er. Yep, nope. You're not in the contract. So there you go. I feel bad, but why are you killing the Websters? I need to know. Oh. Mm. Oh, this is so fucked up. Oh, Chise needs out of here. Our child. Yep. Mm-hmm. He got mauled really bad. Those are in some pretty bad spots. Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm sorry. My damn, that's... Oh. Mm-hmm. Chise did get a glimpse of it before, so. Unintentional, but. That's why, right there. Who gives a fuck about reputation? I know they do, clearly, but. Piece of shit. Not how you fucking treat kids, you motherfuck. It's not your fault. No. That's not it. No. You can't stay silent like that. It isn't her fault. It's piece of shit, like, if that's a dad, then it's a piece of shit father, and then I don't know if he controls the house or not, but... Because there is this thing, though, where oh no, and she's gonna run into the massacre. What led to this? Like, obviously, I think there's something wrong maybe with the family, but even still, what? Oh. Oh no. Oh, you motherfuck. I mean, that was fucked up what I was witnessing, but... Mm-hmm. Gosh. It's fucked up. Mm-hmm. Was taken, and everyone else was killed. Yeah, the fucking shit, totally, that's it. I imagine why that would be put out, but... Mm-hmm. Very understandable, though, given the circumstances, you know? Yeah. Hmm. I was gonna say, I don't know if it's quite completely distrust, or other things. Like, it's a big combination of all of that compounding, along with him not being able to give her, you know, words of support, or, like, at least something right there. To others. Very strange. Oh, they will. You probably get rewarded decently for this. We just got lucky that you showed up. Oh, but how risky is it that she's doing this, though? That's intimidating. The fuck is that? Oh. So someone's actually using that right now. For what gain, though? Yeah, what's the main goal here? The episode's almost over. No. Oh, shit. Chisei. I'm scared for you. And Lucy, but yeah. There's something very wrong. It's in Chisei's nature, and she does actually care about you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but things get... She does, but... Because I understand anger towards them being rescued when, you know, your family couldn't be, but... It's hard. She didn't have that vendetta, and oh, no. She had the book used on her, so... Wait, the tree! Wait, was it something in the wind? Was she attacked by it again? Oh, is it you? Is it you mother? Have a pest? No. No. Am I right? It has something to do with this bitch? Are all these people going through fucking hell? I don't know if it's really connected to the Webster stuff. It could be, for all I know. But, you know, well, isn't Philomella's, like, section of, like, the, like, houses of mages, like, information, like, how they're able to get all this information, this and that? I don't know. Now I'm going into conspiracy theories, because they showed me the grandma I'm angry at. And we didn't see Philomela once today. Now I'm angry I watched this on time. No, because it has to do with the book. I need to go back. I need to detail all this shit. But I'm just scared that they're having Philomela do shit she doesn't want to. And that's kind of what I think. And I'm so scared for, like, not only Lucy right here in this moment, but Seth too, because he could still definitely be under fire. But, I mean, Lucy's the one currently, like, passed out for, I don't know if it's magic depletion again, or if it's just something in connection with, like, we don't know the symptoms, right? Yeah, it might be the exact same thing. Oh, it's Philomela. Oh, it's gonna be so scary. Oh, Chisei's going through so fucking much. Someone give her paid vacation with her friends to a safe location where literally nothing will fucking harm her. God, they deserve it. Like, yes, they're in a college, so they're older, but that doesn't mean they're fucking, like, grown, like, hella grown. They're still really young. And it doesn't matter your fucking age. You shouldn't be going through this. Learning more about Lucy's point of view, it is fucked up. Very fucked for Seth, to think he's just coming back because, his sister seems to not be listening, and the family's like, hey, she loves you, go ahead and convince her and then get out of here. I still have some words for that family, because the fuck was that? But to walk in on just his sister, they're absolutely sobbing a mess in front of a just massacre. That has to be awful for him and horrifying for Lucy, considering we don't know, did something happen with the other kid? Because when she got in there, she said there was a kid. Like, we don't know the details because, we didn't get to see it. But it is true. Why was Lucy the sole survivor? Especially if they're now coming back saying we needed to finish the job. So there must have been something there that we just haven't seen yet. And I understand Lucy's anger, like, why would you just save them? They murdered my entire family. But, for Chisei, even when she is very angry, she doesn't like, when she's pissed, like, and, like, someone did something horrific to those she cares about, she does get pretty, like, subconsciously pretty ready to take action to fight, to just, ruin this person who's doing something wrong. But she isn't by nature someone who really wants to bring harm. And that's why, even though she did lead them into the tunnels, so if they did follow, they would be covered by the hounds. Hearing them reveal, they were mates and they have a kid. All this is a lot to hear, especially when you're the one who now has to know that you're the reason why they're going through this. Yes, I'm not putting complete blame on Chisei, because you know what they could have simply done? Fucking given up until they showed up somewhere else. Yes, obviously they were dedicated, and Elias did say, go. I don't really care what happens to those siblings. But, there's many things that could have happened. They could have gave up for a moment, waited for the trail to pop back up so they can go after it. They could have just simply given up for now, literally went regrouped, because they're like, well, shit, we might have more difficulties, because it seems like they are under some protection. Or, they did what Chisei was kind of guarding everyone from if they just went through, because they would have the hounds. The hounds, though, were pretty angry. There wasn't just a meal right off the bat. But I don't know. I understand why Lucy's angry about that. It's fucked up. And you're not gonna just forget that. You're not gonna just forgive that. Especially when, your family's all dead. So your mind in this anger and hatred is gonna be like, okay, if they die, then what? Isn't it just the same thing as what happened to me, basically? That could be how she's thinking about it. Which is not the right way, but, how are you going to react when you're the survivor of that shit? And, she did go to say, but you are the reason why I might actually get answers for what happened. Because I know Lucy, even though she's upset right now, she does on some level really appreciate Chisei there. Because, like I said, she seemed to really grow a nice soft spot for Chisei and look after her during the college moments. So I know it's still there, just kind of really covered up by all the fucking emotional trauma and distress that's now just going back into her head and just forefront of her mind. Yeah, anyways, brief moments of conspiracy theories on my part, because why not? I feel like I was just talking about some emotional states mainly because I found it fucked up. I was with Chisei. They literally were going about killing innocent... Well, I don't know if that whole family was innocent, but they were going around killing an entire family and there was no motive currently being able to find, so it's like you just murdered a family and left someone, like left a young child alive amidst the chaos. We don't know what happened yet, so I can't really theorize on that. And, you know, this and that. I know that happened, but still hearing people pleading and then mentioning their child that's, if they die here, going to, unless they have other family members, be orphaned, which basically Lucy was if it wasn't for her brother also not being there to survive. It's still fucked up. Once again, if you're in that moment, especially clouded by anger, clouded by that much, you know, anguish and trauma, you could probably mentally ignore it. Mentally be like, deserved in a way. Because, you know, you now feel like they're going through shit that they put you through. But for Chise, she doesn't have that. Chise is fundamentally a really peaceful, good-natured person who doesn't want violence. She really doesn't. We don't know what this inner voice is right now. Clearly it was like it's somewhere inside you, or, you know, if we can really trust, you know, who. But I feel like she's getting more and more of a internal, like, defense. Like, and it could be a combination of the two, like, all the curses and shit she stumbles across. But I truly believe that's some of the stuff that's going about. And, you know, it told her, like, that she followed that voice. It was like, you know where you have to go. And that's why she led them into the cave, where you shouldn't go if you're not contracted. And especially even with contract, you know, you make sure you have the payment. You know, they're really particular about their payments. So it's just interesting to know how much of that was her just genuinely trusting the voice, or having no other options, really, because it was getting pretty tense. Lucy couldn't use magic in the, like, you know, her sorcerer stuff in the moment. Seth, obviously, he didn't really have that ability much to begin with. And it's just a really risky situation where clearly these wolves were really good at their job of what seemed like assassination. And it's just crazy. And I said conspiracy theories, but I went back to talking about Lucy. I'm sorry. I can't get over any of that. So now it's time to get into angry conspiracy theories about the abusive grandmother. I don't care if we get proven or shown that she has nothing to do with stealing magic. Part of me wants to just accuse her, because how could you do that to someone, especially your own fucking family, your blood? Once again, I don't know the family history. I don't know what supposedly Philomelo's mom did, because I think that's what I recall hearing, is that her mother was involved in doing some shit, and, you know, I'm assuming that's why now she's being treated so poorly by everyone, and especially the grandmother. It's not excusable. Your parents' actions don't mean you get to suffer, like, the abuse from it, the anger, the hatred. You know, depending on the situation, it's understandable for there to be, maybe, once again, the situation for there to be maybe disdain, maybe some uncomfort, like just a bunch of, maybe even disdain. But it doesn't excuse abuse whatsoever, which I've only seen her hit Philomela once, but that's fucking enough. The way she talked to her alone was enough for me to be like, yeah, no. I don't like you. I don't like whatever you're fighting for right now. If she's really a good guy looking into the cure for things, give us the cure and I'm gonna smack you still, but thanks for the cure. But I don't think that is. The way it was pointed in mentioning that there's a pest and not gonna let her do anymore. I want to say they're talking about Chise, and maybe, I want to say maybe even Lucy herself, just based off how she was targeted from not only this magic spell, but then these wolves. You know, it can go either way. And And it's just the way that they've been having Philomela sneak about and how anxious she is about it, you know? If she's truly practicing, that's one thing. But she seems so anxious and just, like, exhausted. Like, that's not normal. Something more is going on there, whether it's in connection to the stolen book, which it might be, if my memory's right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please, I appreciate every correction. Or not, like, or even if it's just simply, you know, the heads being a massive, awful person and is just putting a lot of the hard, like, groundwork on Philomela herself. And I'm only going to talking about her now because I find it so odd that for someone who seemed really good at sneaking around, we didn't get mention of her. Like, Chise could definitely have been in a very fucked up mindset because of the cave incident that she maybe wasn't sensing it, but with how, like, super sensitive Chise is to that, and especially I think with her mind being on overdrive, I feel like she would have noticed if, like, Philomela was around, you know, just sneaking about, whether it's for practice or something else. And so I don't know. So I just want to say that Granny's up to something. It could be good, it could be evil. I just know she's up to something. And I really do want to know why the family was murdered and the spiders were taken. It sounds like either jealousy or they were gaining, like, learning too much through, like, or, like, even spreading too much because, you know, perfect copies of things. And it just was labeled too dangerous, and so they were just, like, God. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's fucked, and it should not have happened in any way, shape, or form. And it sucks. I'm not saying her family seems super nice, at least, who I'm assuming would be the dad. I don't know. I could be wrong. It was definitely just one of her family members, her older ones. You know, and speaking about Seth as if he was fucking disposable just because, oh, you can't, you know, interact with the spiders. You're a disgrace. You would ruin our reputation. Get the hell out. You know, like, that's just inexcusable and awful, and you shouldn't do that to anyone. That's not how this fucking life works. If you are so all about your fucking reputation, I hope you know, the second I would have, like, if I ever heard you fucking exiled someone, and I found out the reasons for it were literally nothing, bitch, your reputation's dead to me. You are basically a piece of dirt. No. This is a human being you're treating so trash just because they don't have the same skill sets or abilities as you. And you're like, it's in the family, so it's a disappointment, it's a disgrace. I don't care. You're talking about these children as if they're just means to further your fucking business or clan. They're your kids. You should fucking care about them. Yes, if they are, like, super gifted, this and that, you know, maybe they could really help out here and there. But at the end of the day, you should be initially thinking about them like they are your kids, your family. They're not disposable or dispensable tools that if they don't do anything for you, you just tell them to fucking get out and don't come back. Like, no. And the fact that you kicked him out and then literally was like, oh, well, now his sister's, like, not listening to anything we're saying and acting very, like, sad and this and that. So, hey, do you mind coming back just to, like, talk some sense into her and then leave again? No, that's not how this is going to work. That's not. I refuse to believe that's how that works. It's fucked up. And I know that's how some people would work, but that's why I fight it so much, because it's just... And honestly, no. Now I'm feeling like crying. The tears are slowly hitting me. My brain was processing slow yet fast at the same time, and now that my body's catching up. But no. And, you know, I do feel like Lucy, more towards Seth, might have felt... Because it seems like she has it in her head that, you know, he hated her, right? So more than, like, distrust, kinda. It could just be a combination of, you know, what she just witnessed and lived through. And the emotional, like, betrayal she felt when she was in that moment made to believe him leaving, him just going away was all her fault. You know, it wasn't clarified to her. He didn't respond. Maybe it's because in that moment he didn't have anything to say, or from the pressure of whatever adult was right there too. I don't know, but that's a lot to put on a young kid. And it just is. And their minds will make up scenarios wherever there's empty gaps. So we don't know really the mixed array that was going down in Lucy's head in the moment. When with the Mitch, you see me going insane. Anyways, the witch. She said she saw the same thing, and, like, she was the one who identified it as the book. And I think they were asking, when Elias brought it up, like, what was in it, just to give us an idea. And it was about, like, basically killing and, like, wasn't it life, too, in a way? Which is all stuff he said he didn't need. But I'm wondering why others would need it, especially with this goal where they're attacking, I would say, random people, if, like, you know, Lucy wasn't currently, like, the main star of, like, a killing attempt. And then this teacher had just spoken with, like, you know, told an outsider, someone who didn't know anything about this, who could be probably a threat to whatever plan's happening about the situation, and then just became an easy target from, like, you know, separating and almost exiting the building, you know. I don't know. It just felt all, like, because of the situation where the Websters were brought up. So that's why it doesn't feel like random individuals. But I don't know the other people who've passed out from it. Because I think Elias mentioned, like, 1 to 2 others. And so that's kind of why I'm interested in that situation, in that case. Anyways, I definitely rambled for more than I should have, probably. I kind of got a little bit heated because, you know, we got mentions of, you know, someone who clearly has no regard for, you know, their daughter's health or, you know, well-being. And then also just the whole situation with the family, and then even the wolves. It's just so much to take in, process, and I watch this show because I really love it, and I care about Chise, and I kind of really want to see where she goes, you know, I want to see where she gets to, you know, considering her start. But I'm definitely more of a, you know, there can be action, there can be some moments of sadness, but I, at the end of the day, prefer, you know, happier moments, because I cry like a fucking baby. And, you know, these shows does make it easier to go and do that. It enables the ability to cry real quick. And yeah, but no, I love this show too much to give in to the, you know, notion of being scared about crying on camera, or maybe even just being so, like, caught off guard, so stunned into, like, just not speaking much, which I feel like this episode was for a moment. And yeah, I'm sorry for prolonged silences. That was my brain just not computing. But yeah, no. Well, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I hope you have a great day or night whenever the heck you're watching this. And yeah, I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye-bye.